Hello everybody, Rezga here from Tactical Scream, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to beat the boss Graverobber, Varg and Cerah. Yes, there are three at once in the Cave of the Dead area in the Crown of the Sunken King DLC for Dark Souls 2. Right, so first off, there is no bonfire right next to them. You have to run through this very dangerous area, this petrifying area. If that little bar in the middle of the screen fills up all 4 notches, then you die instantly. There's no recovering from it, so you need to be very careful. I'm doing a speed run through the area at the moment, as you can see, just trying to get back to the boss. Since it is a very annoying boss fight, you will likely die a couple of times. It's quite like a PvP battle, in the fact that the 3 enemies are almost like Black Phantoms in the fact that they can backstab you and guard break and what have you, and they all attack at once, of course. Now, the way that this fight works is the Graverobber is the guy that is going to be the most dangerous to you. He has 2 katanas. He's wearing Alva's armor, I think. And the soldier Varg is wearing Havel's set, as you can see, wielding the Dragon Tooth. And Cerah, the Old Explorer, is the weakest and is going to be for your first target. And she wields a bow or a stabby rapier. So, the tactic I want to do, you can see where I went in the level. This is where you're just going to want to be circling round and round and round. You're not going to want to get pinned like I just did there. Don't be greedy with your attacks, but you need to be running backwards. When you drop down this hole here, you see it's filled with water. This will give you an opportunity to heal as they drop in after you. Usually only the Graverobber and Varg will drop in after you, leaving the Cerah up top. And hopefully, if you can time it right, you can get a couple of hits in. You see, they don't actually have that much individual health, but they do a hell of a lot of damage, and if all 3 of you manage to crowd around you and start hitting you, you will likely die in 1 hit. Varg actually has the weakest set of defense around him. If you catch him on his own, he's quite easy to deal with. Graverobber is by far the most dangerous, as I've already said. He can 1-hit kill you even if you're in heavy armor with his guard breaker move. So this is what you're going to want to be doing. Occasionally, Cerah might fall in like that. This is even better for you because you get an opportunity alone. Try and finish off as quickly as possible, but just keep circling round and round and round, using your opportunity to heal. I used a lot of healing items in this. I used all my Estus flasks, all 11 of them. It's a very difficult fight. But there you go, there's Cerah down. So at least that's no more ranged attacks coming your way. You just need to be able to keep an eye on 2 now. So it's already a little bit easier. So, dealing with Graverobber and Varg is still difficult by all means, because they stick together the whole time. There is rarely a moment when they are split up. And if you hit one or mistime it or whatever, that can be the end of the game. For you, at least, this time, you'll just see the "you have died" message, which is no one likes to see. So, it takes me a little while in this. This is why there's another 5 or so minutes left of this video. But what you need to do is, at least if you're a heavy melee character like I am, get the heaviest weapon you have. Right now I'm switching between 2 Ultra Greatswords, I think. That one right there is the Pursuer's Greatsword, infused with lightning, the same one that I used against Sin, the dragon. And you need to wait for a good opportunity to use a big heavy attack against Graverobber, because each one will take off a huge amount of damage. That is an opportunity right there. That's the best one. When he leaps forward and slams one sword into the ground, that is your best chance to hit him. I can't speak for ranged characters, I'm afraid. I did try using Flame Swathe a couple of times, but it did a lot less damage than both of my weapons did, so I didn't really bother. Watch out for Graverobber's Guard Breaker. That is by far the most dangerous move in this fight. If that hits you, you are finished. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. Varg is less of a worry. He's just a bit of a pain. He just gets in the way. Sometimes obscures the Graverobber. But yes, so this is what you want to be doing. It goes Cerah first, then Graverobber, then Varg. Obviously, the more you take down, the easier it will get. You need to be very much looking out for good opportunities to just get 1 or 2 hits max on the Graverobber, and that'll finish him off. There isn't much else to these tactics. When the Graverobber is down, when you've whittled him down after a very long and draining fight, it's just the same for Varg. You've fought a character much like him before. If you've beaten a Havel, then you know exactly how he works. So just take it slow, wait for him to bounce off your guard, and then lay a hit in. He's actually surprisingly weak. His armor doesn't do that much good for him. So it's a very, very easy fight when you've got rid of the Graverobber. So yeah, I am not going to add any more to what I've already said. You pretty much know it all. As you can see, one more thing, that Graverobber can inflict a bleed. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. That's also a good opportunity when he raises his sword over his head. And yeah, he's most dangerous when he has both swords. If he's dual wielding them, that's when he's most dangerous, so watch out for that. So, there you go. I'm going to leave the rest of the video playing so you can see me slowly struggle through it and watch exactly what I do. So yeah, I'll leave you to it. Alright, so there we go. So you see, Varg was actually pretty easy on his own. And that's it. That's actually a really hard boss. It is an optional boss, as I said. It's not Sin that's the optional boss. I got that wrong. So, anyway, that is the Cave of the Dead defeated. And if you go a little bit further on, you get a skirt. That is your reward. So, really worth the time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.